Gulliver in Lilliput. 300 years ago, sea was the only way to travel long distances. Voyages in those days were not often a pleasant thing, for ships then were very bluff boat and slow sailing. But at that time, a man called Lemuel Gulliver made many voyages and experienced many strange things from different lands. Gulliver always had a great longing for voyages. On May 4th, 1699, Gulliver sailed from Bristol for the South Seas as the surgeon of a ship named the Antelope. At first, everything went well, but after leaving the South Seas, when steering for the East Indies, the ship was driven by a great storm forward to the south. It crashed with a reef, and with heavy plunge, it was wrecked. All the passengers on board drowned except Lemuel Gulliver. Gulliver was an excellent swimmer and swam for many miles before he reached shore. Gulliver was very tired and decided to sleep. He would look for food after he had sufficient rest. Gulliver slept for a whole day. When he woke up, the sun was beating down upon him. He tried to move, but he could not. His hair, hands, legs and body were tied to the ground. He saw a little man running all around him. Someone had got a tiny ladder and was climbing up to him. The little man, no bigger than Gulliver's thumbnail, came up his ears and said, "You are in the land of Lilliput. We are Lilliputians. We are taking you to our emperor, so please do not make any trouble. You will be shot at." A huge wooden structure with wheels were brought. Gulliver was slid onto it after much struggle. The wooden structure was pulled through the streets of Lilliput with all the Lilliputians lining up the street. Finally, they arrived at the emperor's palace. The emperor was there to receive Gulliver. "You are indeed a strange sight. If you want to stay here, you will have to be of service to my people here." And the emperor said, pointing to the ground. Gulliver said, "I agree to any condition, but only if you untie me." Gulliver was freed. He was provided with food and water. A house was built for him. It was a monumental effort by Lilliputians, who were all out to serve Gulliver. Gulliver stayed with the Lilliputians, helping them with many small tasks. It so happened that the neighboring kingdom of Blues was not on very friendly relationship with Lilliput. The king of Blues declared war on Lilliput. He took 100 ships to mount an attack. The Lilliputians ran to Gulliver for help. The emperor said, "Don't let us down now, Gulliver. We need your help." Gulliver walked into the sea. He took a long rope, tied all the 100 ships together and dragged them in the water. The army of Blues became giddy and weak. They lost their will to fight. The king of Blues came begging for peace between two kingdoms. The emperor agreed. Gulliver was hailed as the hero and lived in Lilliput for many years.